Good evening. So today, or this evening, we're at a Toyota Corolla hybrid. Right. Oh dear. Hear that noise? Right, the problem with this, I decided, well, I never done it. The back brakes were done and it was not put into service mode. So, we now have all these notices up, brake. We've not got brake override function, that's because I've got the scan tool and I'll explain that in a minute. But we've got braking power low, visit your dealer, right? So we ran a scan and I'll show you the codes that came out. But what I'm actually doing at the moment, because we have long, I can't show you, I've got long brake pedal travel. The handbrake works okay actually, it works, but everything else they pop. Now what I can ascertain, these calipers at the back are no normal, they're no hydraulic. They're electric actuators with a built-in computer, and it also does speed control, you name it. It's got yaw sensors in it, deceleration sensors, they're all in there. So the very fact that this had its brake pads changed, mucked up completely. So what I'm performing now is called a forced actuator refresh. Now there's a myriad of things you can do in this braking system, but I've tried clearing the codes, tried doing a reset light to say that put it into service mode, blah blah blah, back and forward, but no, it's no liking it at all. So this thing, it says an estimated time to perform the forced actuator refresh is 10 to 30 minutes. So you can see that we're 6 minutes into the thing and we're getting all these noises. So I'm just going to let it keep doing. So I'm not sure if it does the recalibrate. Oh, that's the other thing, you've got to do a recalibration of the, I can't remember, another sensor as well. So I'll get back to you if this improves thing, but I ain't hopeful, but it's a big learning curve this. Performed that force actuator test, and one thing, it never got rid of any of the lights, but what it did do, it made for a firmer brake pedal. So that's good. So one step forward. So we have still with this current Ecm Ev Communication Circuit. So it's like these two are not talking together. The deceleration sensor output abnormal. The 0 point calibration of the deceleration sensor not performed. So they two would be linked. Linear solenoid valve offset learning not performed, and pressure holding solenoid valve. So it needs to. I think it needs to learn all these things. So let's see what this is saying. The ABS traction actuator receives signal from the yaw rate and acceleration sensor via CAN communication system. The yaw rate sensor has a built-in acceleration sensor. If there is trouble in the bus line between the yaw rate and acceleration sensor and the CAN communication, yaw rate sensor and acceleration sensor are output. The DCs are also output from the calibration has not been completed. So that's what I think, the calibration not been. When either the following is detected, drive in normal mode before completing a 0 point calibration. 0 point voltage is not within 2.38 volts and 2.68 volts at 0 point calibration. Read that again. 0 point voltage is not within 2.38 and 2.62 at right away. Trouble area, yaw rate and acceleration sensor 0 point undone. Perform 0 point calibration and check DTC. If DTC is not output, again the sensor is normal. Check yaw rate sensor installation. Don't know where that is. Perform the yaw rate and acceleration sensor. So let's see. So escape out of that. So escape out of that. So if we go into active tests, solenoid, motor relay, stop lamp, electronic relay, buzzer, ABS, brake, slip indicator, traction control. Nothing there. The accumulator 0 down, don't think we want that. Air bleeding pattern, electronic. Nothing there. So there's nothing in there, so going to special functions. ABS assisted air bleeding. Test mode, reset. So I went into forced actuator. So test mode. Business. after replacing the skid or G, and no, I never done that either. I'm not really sure about that. No. Let's see if we've still got the parent. See, is the parent brake still okay now? Okay. Trouble codes. So it's still there. A C13 alpha 9. So air can normal, off, normal, off, 0. Deceleration, deceleration sensor open. There's an error. Normal. Electronic fuel EC communication. There's an error there. Electronic off. Left actuator load. That's negligible. Negligible. I wish I just knew what these things meant. Maybe just go into the normal ECU and see if there's anything in there. Error. See these errors. 0 point of deceleration, so I've already done that, so right, maybe look. There's the actuators there, so they've still got hydraulics on them. You can see that there, so it didn't look anything special. That one's exactly the same. So this is how we performed the reset. We went into this module called, is it ABS VSC, and you can see all these codes. So we then entered into the module, and you go into special functions. I think I hit here. Sorry, codes. See the one at the top, that Ecm Ev Communications. That's the one that spooked me most, because I thought the actuators were done. So then we go into special function, ECB utility, there on the right hand side, second one down. We go into that. So it says the function used to perform service function on the vehicle electronic control brake system. So we enter into that, and then we just say OK, I think we hit, and then we want to go into linear valve offset. So there we go. This function used to lower the internal pressure. Oh no, sorry, I went 0 down. We don't want 0 down, so we want this one, linear valve offset. There we go. This function is used to calibrate the linear solenoid valve. If the ABS has been replaced, blah blah blah, or actuator, so the brake actuator or stroke sensor has been replaced, you must clear the stored values using the reset memory first. So we'll have to go back and do that. So that's the memory back. So we go back, so we go to the top one on the right, reset memory. So we go OK, because that resets the yaw rate and the G sensor. So just wait for me to hit OK. So it says ignition on, then press proceed, and then you turn on the ignition, engine off, and then you turn it, you wait 3 seconds, turn off the ignition, then that's it complete. So once you do that, you're ready then for it to adapt in the new values. So back into the ECB utility, go OK, OK, then go linear valve offset, OK, OK again. Park brake is released. The shift lever is in the park position. The ignition is on. The battery voltage is normal, and the actuator's temperature is not high. So I just assumed all was well. Just make sure the park brake is released, and hit OK. So linear valve offset during calibration. ABS lights will blink. So we go for 2 minutes performing this linear valve offset. So it says it takes a minute or so. the lights on the dashboard are going mental. So we had to do a reset memory first, so let's see how this goes. So we're speaking to a Toyota tech, this is just going, and he said that the way we done this was fine when the brakes were changed, so I ain't sure. Let's hopefully, fingers crossed, this works, because I'm at my tether's end. So here we go. Linear offset. When both lights blinking fast calibration is complete, press OK to go back to, or press cancel. OK, so just press OK. So that we've still got parking assist malfunction. So let's try. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's see if we can clear the fault memory. Read it. Oh, that's good. Let's go into electronic parking brake. Enter. Clear fault memory. Read fault memory. Right. So we'll come out of that. Put key off. Don't want to talk too soon, but I think we've had success. We've only got parking assist malfunction because a couple of these sensors at the back, this was in an accident, so that's good. So we'll go back and look at the electronic. So look, let's see if it, hopefully we're still good. Read memory. Good, that done it. And let's see the other one. I think this is a parking assist one. See, ultrasonic sensors. Front left side, missing message. So if it changes that, that'll get rid of these ones. So we'll come back there and we'll go back into, what were we in? Let's try system list mode. Engine hybrid, this one, enter. Read fault memory. That's it, we've done it. Thank goodness. I was sweating. I thought my friend was going to have to pay a few bob. So if you touch them, they need calibrated linear solenoids, blah blah blah. Touch at your own peril.